What's up, everybody? It's Johnny, and I am back today to talk about unemployment. The $400 weekly unemployment benefit is a big issue that is very confusing. In my last video, I provided a quick breakdown on the topic. In today's video, I'm diving into the details. There are many questions about what is going on and when to expect the money, and I am here today to help. Once again, this video will be broken down into 3 parts to keep things clear, concise, and easy to follow. First, let's break down how this is all happening. What do states have to do to get the funds, and which states have been approved? I'll go through each state and let you know if your state is on the approved list. Second, is the amount $400 or is it actually $300? How much can I expect, and when am I going to be getting the money? I'm going to provide a state-by-state breakdown on how much to expect and when to expect your money. And third, in the final part of this video, I'm going to answer some general questions about the next steps moving forward and offer some predictions on what may happen. Before we get any further, I want to thank you all so much for your continued support. This channel is growing really fast, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you have not yet subscribed, please click that button now so you do not miss out on any information that may help you. Alright guys, here we go. Let's dive into part 1. Where is the money coming from, and how do the states participate in the program? The Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, will provide approved states with $300 a week in unemployment benefits. Each state will decide whether or not it will contribute the additional $100 in weekly benefits. The entire process begins with states applying through the FEMA and being approved by the FEMA. At this time, I'm going to provide you all with a state-by-state breakdown. I'm going to break the states down into these categories: approved, applied and will applied, have not applied, and will not apply. Let's start with the states that will not apply. At this time, it has been reported that South Dakota is the only state that will not apply. Let's next move on to the states that have not applied. By the way, I will be including my sources for all of this information in the link below. Please check out those links, as this information is subject to change daily. Okay, to make sure I don't miss anything, I'm going to be reading the states that have not yet applied. Okay, the states that have not yet applied are Florida, Hawaii, Illinois, Kansas, Minnesota, Nebraska, Nevada, New Jersey, North Dakota, South Carolina, and Wisconsin. Next, let's move on to states that have applied or will apply but have not yet been approved. Here we go. I'm going to read off the paper. Those that have applied but not yet approved are Arkansas and Ohio, and those that have indicated that they will apply are Delaware, Maine, Oregon, West Virginia, Wyoming, and Virginia. And finally, here's a list of all the states that have been approved by the FEMA. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, New Hampshire, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, and Washington. Alright, now we have finished part 1 of the video. Let's move on to part 2. The big question: is it actually $400 per week or is it $300 per week? And when will you actually get the benefit? As of now, I'm going to present you with some data. The link will be in the description below. As of right now, only 3 states are currently offering the $400 weekly benefit to eligible recipients. Those states are West Virginia, Montana, and Kentucky. The rest of the approved states are reportedly currently offering the $300 benefit per week or are still determining if they will contribute the additional $100 per week to eligible recipients. So to wrap this up and to answer the question, as of now, for the majority of the states, it will be a $300 weekly additional unemployment benefit instead of the $400. Next, the big question is when. When will the payments actually go out? Well, at this time, it has been reported that 2 states are already participating in the program. Those states are Arizona and Texas. It is anticipated that Missouri may be participating before the end of the month. Many of the remaining states are reporting to begin anticipating the payments in September. Remember, the payments will be applied retroactively to eligible recipients as of August 1st. This is also very important. Word is that the FEMA is only guaranteeing 3 weeks of funding to approved states. Once the 3 weeks is over, the funding will be determined on a weekly basis based on state needs. Okay, so at this point in the video, we have broken down what states are approved and we have determined how much to expect and when. The final and third part of this video is very important because there is still a lot that can happen and that will impact everything that we just talked about. Remember, all of this only happened as a result of Congress being unable to come together and compromise on unemployment benefits. As a recap, one side wanted to extend the $600 weekly unemployment benefit into January of 2021, and the other side wanted to reduce the weekly benefit. Since both sides were not able to come together, President Trump signed the executive order to expedite the process and to try and get money to those in need now. If Congress can compromise and come together and pass a stimulus package with changes to unemployment benefits, this change would effectively replace what I just presented before about President Trump's executive order. Unfortunately, if we use history as our best indicator for the future, it does not appear that Congress will come together and compromise anytime soon. Please remember, this is a fluid situation with information changing and updating daily. Please check the links that I've provided in the description below, and remember, I will be back with updates on the situation. So remember, if you have not already done so, click that subscribe button right now. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay healthy, stay sane, and I cannot wait to see you all soon.